Facebook again. But anyway, I just want to say that I do love you, Royce. And I love Tammy, so.
Love you back.
Thanks for calling
Thanks
in.
for calling in, Malika.
DC in the house. DMV.
And quick disclaimer, BKS1 Radio does not condone any violence here. And we do not want to see Royce beat Evelyn's ass ever again.
We got
I
another
was
call.
just saying, though.
No, we just messing with you.
We teasing you, sweetie.
I was just saying, Evelyn Lozada had it coming. She can't just be throwing water at people.
Somebody saying. Well, thank you for calling the Owl Show, and make sure you join us in the chat.
And
All
as
right,
you,
bye, y'all. Bye.
Bye.
as you go to that next call, let's see. I think we have a question in the chat about, again, repeat where they can get the book.
You can get the book on Amazon.com or RoyceLindsay.com, which is spelled RoyceLyndsay.
And we'll put that in the chat.
And call it from the 407. State your name when you call it from. You're on the Owl Show. BKS1Radio.com with Miss Royce Reed. Call it from the 407. Orlando in the house?
Hey.
Hey. Or Al, as we say.
Hey, state your name?
I'm Terry.
Hi, Terry. Thank you for calling the Owl Show. You're live with Royce Reed. Do you have anything to say? Any questions? Any comments?
Hi. Love Dwight, by the way. I respect you because you are very beautiful. You're smart. You're real. And you have a lot to offer to the table, so I'm sure a lot of men will love you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Girl, you're welcome.
And I agree, and we're live.
And let me say this to the fellas that's out there listening and watching the show. She is more prettier in person. She is.
Do you really like hearing that, though?
It's the
I
truth.
hear that all the time, and
Well, then you're not.
It makes you say, well, dang, what am I looking like on TV?
I do say that. I'm like, well, dog, do I look like crap on TV?
No.
No, you don't.
When I do look at myself on TV, I'm like, I'm real chill. But
think you
because
look like
it's a
yourself.
reality, it's a reality show, and I'm like, come on now, we're going to sit outside.
Yeah.
We're going to walk a dog.
Yeah, but what I
Like,
like
I'm
about
not
you
gonna
is you
just-
don't have to make yourself up
To be
that,
pretty.
to be pretty.
Or
Like,
put
you
context.
don't have a lot of makeup on. You just
Don't
Like,
gas her up. She got morning breath just like anybody else.
She know that.
I
She know
do.
that.
I call it the dragon.
When we gonna talk about love? When we gonna talk about her relationships? I want to hear about these men in her life.
Yeah, what's going
Let's
on
get him
with
to
Brian?
Don't get on the phone now. She's trying to get him to call.
Well, while we're doing that, I want to say congratulations to, is it Shirley in
That's my
chat?
cousin.
She won the book.
Shirley won the book?
Shirley won the book. She was guest 777. She won the book.
The book or the poster?
How do we confirm that?
I believe she
We
won
gave her one book, right?
one book we gave away.
All right. And
No, we keeping one. We have to read it.
so she won the poster? The poster?
Didn't she get them both?
It's the book and the poster.
And
she
the
get a
poster.
book and the poster.
I'm trying to be cheap.
I know.
Space it out.
we have a disclaimer: no family members.
Another caller from the
Caller from
7.
the 718-708. Thank you for calling the Owl Show.
Oh, sorry. Oh, right.
Hello.
Caller
Thank you
from the
for calling Owl
718.
Show.
Hey, how you doing?
We all right. How are you?
Can I ask a question?
Sure. You're live with Royce Reed.
Speak up for us. We want to hear your
What
manliness.
would make her leave the White House? He's like the coolest guy in the world.
Huh?
Well, you know what? We're going to skip that question,
Yeah.
and we're going to keep it moving.
Do you have a follow-up?
Huh?
Do you have a follow-up question? She can't talk about that.
We're not
Oh, you
discussing
can't
that
put
tonight. We're not discussing that tonight. You have another question? That does-
You said I have another question about Dwight Howard?
Are you interested in?
No, Royce Reed.
Are you interested in Royce Reed?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got something you want to ask her?
Yeah, I wanted to ask her, she said you can't answer that question. Like, is he really, as fun and cool as he seems to be?
Call back on Tuesdays when they're in the game show.
We're getting. If you stay tuned, we're getting ready to talk
Check
about
this out,
you love.
Dwight Howard's cousin. Okay.
Stop sweating her.
Sheesh, man.
But while we're going to another call, Royce, how difficult, honestly, it's so easy for us. It's so easy for us to judge when we're watching on TV.
Mm-hmm.
How difficult is it when you deal with the negative comments that come in?
When I first started, it hurt a lot because I'm like, wow, this is not who I am. This is not the person my parents raised, you know. So when I see certain things being said and I know that my parents are seeing it, I'm like, this is what people are saying about their daughter, you know, or about my brother's sister, you know, about my friend's friend. Right. So it hurt me more for them than it. And I realize I'm not the only one that deals with it. Everybody deals with it that's in the public eye. So most of the time I laugh now, or I'll even retweet it. And I'll be like, thanks for the follow.
Smart. Well, I know that you've got to get going, but before you go, I want to ask you about the complexities of being a woman, working in this business, and being a mom, and how you juggle it all.
For me, Braylon actually travels with me a lot of the time. The only reason he's not but he's my first priority. So until he smiles, I'm not doing anything. I do spoil him a lot, probably too much. But again, like I said before, everything that I do or I try to do, I think about him because I want him to get older and look back and be like, you know what, I'm proud of you. So I definitely want him to look up to me. And again, that's my first priority. And obviously my parents, I want them to be like, that's my daughter. Like when they used to come and watch my competitions or anything like that, you know, or me auditioning for something, my brother being like, that's my sister, you know. So I miss that and I love that. And I mean, when it happens now, I realize, you know what, I'm good.
Keeps you going.
No doubt.
So you think in the future you might have maybe 6 or 8 more children?
Whew.
There's a reason why she asked.
I want 3.
Okay, it's a good number.
But I will stop at 2 if I get my girl. But I keep saying 3. Okay. Yeah. And I enjoy being a mom.
She'll be a lot.
And I was eavesdropping when you first came in. She was on the phone, right? She was like, "You watching the dinosaur movie?"
She was really
"No,
it was really
you watching the dinosaur movie?" I was like, "Wow."
Multitasking.
Being a mom. Superwoman. Tough. Most of us have to be.
Yeah.
Right? But I've listened to blogs say that you don't mention your son on the show. You don't care about your son. You're a bad mother. I think, how do you feel about those? You just bypass those as well?
I bypass them because I talk about Braylon all the time on Twitter. I talk about him all the time in life, period. And anyone who is really in my life or is in Orlando knows that I'm with Braylon pretty much every day.
I know, watching that, I'm like, people don't have time.
Yeah, and even when we're filming, like, a lot of time Braylon is either right there on set or he's in the hotel room, you know, so I'm never away from him long. And when they talk about, oh, I don't mention him on the show, that was VH1's choice because it was agreed that he could be on the show with me, but it couldn't be mentioned who his father was and all this or whatever. And for this season, we agreed that he could be on a little bit more, but then I chose not to let him do it. So
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah.
I think it's at
Sometimes
work.
I think it's best.
And it's just like any other normal lifestyle of a woman that has a lot of work to do.
If I were to do a show that was just me,
That's
then yes, but not for this.